Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood. Water. Water, the element of emotion. You know, our emotions flow through us in the same way that water flows through and around and over our world. Our emotional body is like a riverbed. The problem is, in the way that we've been taught to live life, we've been taught that there are good emotions and bad emotions, and right emotions and wrong emotions. We've been taught to judge the very nature of the emotional experience that we live as human beings. In this meditation, we're going to sit in a comfortable space, a space where we can put our feet on the floor, where we can sit up, keeping our spine erect, so that we can hold some energy, so that during the meditation, we don't drift off to sleep. Meditations and dreaming are acts of power and courage. They require energy. So get yourself in a good, comfortable space. Take 4 slow, deep breaths. With each inhale, imagine that you can see the air you're breathing as light, and the air is filling your body with light and feeding every cell of your being. As you exhale, you're releasing all attachments to the way things have been up until now. You're letting go of any need that you have for the world or for your life to be any particular way at all. You are surrendering. You're releasing. 4 slow, deep breaths and 4 slow exhales. Now I want you to imagine that you are just consciousness suspended in air. And you're gazing out over a great turquoise blue sea that as far as you can see, there is water. And the water is brought to life by the light of the sun. And the light of the sun merges into the body of the water. Light and water merging together. And as consciousness, you can see and you can feel and you can breathe in this entire expanse, this entire reality, because you're not separate from it. You are the consciousness of life, presiding over this great body of turquoise blue water and the clear, bright, white light of creation, and the consciousness that brings it all together into form. Allow yourself to just dream for a few moments in this place of light and water and consciousness and freedom. Breathe in, breathe out, and become this great landscape of light and life that is before you. Now, I want you to allow the awareness to come into your consciousness that this great turquoise sea is actually a sea of emotional energy. It's a sea that holds all the emotion of all the humanity from the moment of the first breath of the first human to this moment, right here, right now, and the next breath that you take. It's all connected. It's all connected through the great light and through the great sea of emotion. And as you breathe it in, you can feel it all. You can feel the great depth of joy, of happiness, of gratitude and love, and you can feel the great depth of sadness and heartbreak and tragedy, the entire human emotional experience, from one end of the spectrum to the other. It's all present here in this space of light and turquoise sea. And the energy of emotion is alive here. It's alive and it's vibrating and it's present and it's conscious, and there's no judgment. There's no right or wrong. There's just the amazing miracle of life and emotion. Emotion is only lived in this great expansive way through the experience of being human. And that experience is a blessing to each of us. You have been blessed with this human form, with this human life, with this human emotional body. And now, I want you to allow yourself to drift back through the course of your life and feel and connect to all of the great emotional ebbs and flows of your lifetime. As you breathe in and breathe out, allow yourself to drift back through time and touch on all of those great emotional experiences, from the most amazing and wonderful to the most tragic and sorrowful. And as you connect to them, as you witness them, stay in your space as the witness, as the light and the consciousness that's resting over the great sea. Be a witness to your emotional experience in this lifetime right now, and drift through space and time without attaching and without judging. And now as you make the circle back into this moment, into this space and time, you release any emotional energy that may have come up. You take some breaths, deep and slow, breathing in the light, and exhaling and letting go, exhaling and releasing. And as you clear yourself, you allow your emotional body, because you say so, from this point forward, you allow your emotional body once again to flow open like a great channel of water and light. And you make a new commitment to yourself. You make a new agreement with life that from this point forward, you will do your best to no longer judge your emotions, to no longer judge them as right or wrong or good or bad, And you will do your best to allow the energy and the experience of emotion from this point forward to simply flow through you, alive and always connected to the great sea of light and emotion that is the human dream. You will allow your emotional experiences to keep on moving. You won't hold on, you won't hold back, and you won't judge. You'll breathe and relax and breathe